Oh, fuck. Booger, it's almost 4:20, man. We gotta go, bro.
Not without our supplies.
Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Hey, it's the Budman and Booger show. Every day they live, cracking jokes, staging pranks and shit. Bag of dro, we go smoke, yeah, we up in this bitch. We on the Budman and Booger show.
Shop presents the Budman and Booger.
Oh, there you go.
Weird Wednesday.
You can't just come in mid-sentence like that. You gotta actually say what's up.
You gotta catch the wave like a surfer, huh?
That's right.
That time it just right.
Okay, so first off, it is the Budman and Booger show. We're late. We just rolled on into the studio here, the Wild Jones Podcast Studios.
I'm back.
Can you hear yourself?
Yeah, we're live on YouTube and Facebook every Wednesday. Oh, something happened.
That was me. I can't hear anything.
Oh, I think you unplugged this whole thing.
Oh, I did.
Turn this whole thing off.
Holy shit! How did I do that?
There you go.
There we go.
Power. Oh, we're back. We're back.
Oh my God.
Right? Yep. And we got free stuff to give away on the show. We got an interesting news story for the SEO, and we got a video clip of the day, possibly, but probably not. And we have a special guest, BFF, Lady Cosmonaut. Is that what we're?
Yeah, that's right.
Here? And
first off, I definitely want to give a shout out to Steph Lowe because
she puts up with us.
She puts up with us.
She has patience
every single week.
She's got sympathy and empathy and kindness. She's like a modern day Snow White, right?
She let me use her lighter. Look, she adjusts microphones.
Do you like to go to the park and listen to chirping birds? You like chirping birds? Yeah, she likes chirping birds. That's good. So yeah, we're live and whatnot. Oh, where's my beats? Do we have beats? Where's my beats? All right.
All right, I went to light this joint and burnt half of it.
You did what?
This has it's been one of those days today where nothing goes right.
Yeah.
But now we're going to try to bring it all together here on the Budman and Booger show.
Yeah, that's how we do it. And one way to do it is to take a moment to be present, right? To just take a deep breath, inhale, exhale, and just stop in your tracks at least every Wednesday at 6 p.m. with us in this live podcast and interact with us because this is the most interactive show on the internet in the whole wide world. That's right. You can chat with us on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can call. You can text. 916
750-0420. 916-750-0420.
You can FaceTime us with the Google Hangout. Just search the Budman and Booger Gmail. You can Snapchat, Instagram, and Facebook us. Right?
Yeah, we're actually broadcasting on Facebook. So shout out to all of our followers.
Thank you. So, we have a lot of people on the Facebook from the Pop Farm app. Have you played that game, Pop Farm?
Yeah.
Have you? Mm-mm. It's like you like make your own little pot farm on your phone.
Well, I don't know about a pot farm, but I have a joint filled with pot right now. And for some reason, well, here's the problem. For some reason, this is one of those joints that I've hit it like 50 times and I can't get a hit off of it. And I can't get it to stay lit. Is this a trick joint?
Not meant to be?
It's like a birthday candle.
This is a trick joint. It's a trick joint over there. Anyway.
So, yeah, we got free stuff that we give away on this show. We're going to be having more and more free stuff soon. Like, T-shirts and keychains and whatnot.
Here, see if you can smoke that.
One thing that Danny would like us to give away on this show, Downtown Danny, who's always doing stuff.
Yeah.
He'd like to give away a branded coin purse. You know those old school little coin purses that you can put change in, jingle.
Do you
jingle in?
actually have one to give away, or are you just bringing it up for?
No, yeah, in the future.
This is something that we could do.
A branded coin purse.
Yeah, we could do that. Just like we could take a phone call if somebody called us, for Christ's sake.
And it opens up?
Yeah, you squeeze it and it opens.
Do they still make those?
I don't know.
I haven't seen one in a
Not
long
sure.
time.
I don't even know what the fuck he's talking about.
But Danny has a guest that he suggested for the show. It's a guy who he's a culinary artist. He cooks with cannabis.
Another thing that we could do is have him on the show,
Yeah.
but he's not here right now. So
Yeah.
maybe one day that could happen.
Yeah, it could happen. But another thing that could happen is you could win a free prize. All you have to do is like all the pages, right?
Yeah, Mind Blowing Glass,
Yes.
Wild Jones, Podcast Network, Budman and Booger, that kind of stuff.
Uh-oh.
You just drop the fucking thing. It's under the table. I can't go get it right now.
It's right here. This is free.
But the magnetic
can win
piece
it.
that makes it cool, you just dropped
Did
it.
I?
Yep. Yep, you dropped it. Grabbing shit. Who knows if it'll even be part of the package now when you win it. It might come without it because Booger dropped it.
And I spilt all the.
Let me ask you this: has anyone been able to hit this joint yet? Because I have not. So I'm gonna donate that to that and go back to my vape. You know what else could have happened today? Today's been like the worst fucking day. All I wanted to do today was to go get a new mod for my vape. Because look how fucked up this thing is.
Yeah, you're teeter-tottering on the edge.
For like the past week, every day I try to get it, and it's like I just can't seem to get there.
Not enough time.
Not enough time of the day to do anything.
Right. There's no time to get gas.
Nope. To
At the-
get
at the
here to
gas
the show.
station?
No. We had to hitchhike to get here today.
You guys need an errand girl. That
Yeah.
just does stuff for you. Gets gas, fills up your
Yes.
gas tank in the morning,
Yeah.
gets you mods.
Yeah, you let me know where you can find that chick.
Yeah, I need an assistant. Someone that can help me do stuff like.
All day long, every day for free.
For free.
We need interns.
Free weed.
Yeah.
All you have
free
to
weed.
do is.
Well, I can't even get a hit off this joint, so I don't know what the fuck. Booger's rolling a joint. Luckily, Steph Lowe had a lighter.
Yeah. Thank you.
So the day's going to get a little bit
Oh,
better.
we're pushing a button here.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, that was
What just
some
happened?
feedback, some reverb. We had it coming out of a speaker.
I was confused.
yeah.
I heard it, but I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go with it because I don't understand what's happening. Let's see what happens. If
This
I put my
show
headphones
is a
on.
journey. Follow us as we build it.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. So cool. We covered the free stuff. Now, anything interesting in the news, bud? You seem to have your finger on the pulse with everything going on with like Superman and Batman and what
Dude,
else?
Stan Lee fucking died. Today's like what, day 2 of the world without Stan Lee?
So
I mean, how fucking terrible is that shit?
Has his skin started rotting yet, or is it still fresh? Or
Stop. Don't talk about Stan
Is
Lee
it
like that.
refrigerator?
Stop it. That's fucked up. That's like your uncle. It's like your family, dude. That's Stan Lee, dude. That
Yeah.
motherfucker invented every superhero.
Bug, I think he's dead serious.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
That
No,
cut out
That's
that
like
dude.
talking about your grandpa. And you ask if your grandpa's rotten yet. Like, what the fuck?
He is one of the goats. I mean, he's the goat of comic book of all, easy.
Fucking
but,
greatest of all time, bro.
superhero creator of all time.
Hopefully, he filmed some stuff.
he
like,
made
for
some
future-
great. He made some great black superheroes too, so I like them.
Like,
Yeah, dude.
Like who?
Like
Sorry,
Black
I
Panther.
was stupid. Oh.
Where you
was that a
been?
Stanley thing?
Oh, you don't know which
He's Marvel.
Oh, she doesn't know which is which, right?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure Stan Lee invented Black Panther. Stan Lee invented a lot of like the earlier ones, like from like the 60s. I'm not sure.
But
That's
didn't
worth
Black
Googling.
Panther come out? The original one come out in like 1969 or something.
He might
I
have.
think the original.
He
one
might
came
have.
out,
When did the actual Black Panthers come about?
67 or
67. Okay, so yeah, there's a chance that Stan Lee could have done that.
But Stan Lee is Marvel,
I
right?
give him credit.
He's Mr. Marvel. I mean, he's gonna get credit. He gets credit for superheroes he had nothing to do with, but just because he's Mr. Marvel, you know. Like, I'll give you an example in the movie Venom. Okay, did you see the movie Venom?
I did not.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, and he does a cameo in the movie Venom. He had nothing to do with the creation of Venom, but he has everything to do with the creation of Spider-Man. So maybe that was a callback to the fact that Stan Lee invented Spider-Man. So throw him in the Venom movie.
What did I just see? I just watched a superhero. Like, I watch superhero movies with my kids like every other Sunday or something.
Right.
We kind of just watch like old superhero, or not old, but Guardians of the Galaxy. I just run them through the whole collection piece by piece.
Do you have a favorite Marvel movie that you've seen so far?
Black Panther, because it's a
Black
dude.
Panther.
But
Hey.
besides that, because I gotta preface
That was
only my
one of-
blackness makes me say Black Panther.
That
It's
movie
not
was
the
dope.
greatest action. It's not like the most action. It's like scenically very, very beautiful. Like that was made really, really well. But as far as Marvel movies, there's been ones with way more action and things like that. But my blackness makes me always say Black Panther first. So let's get that out of the way and say probably one of those universe ones.
Okay,
the
so
Marvel universe, the recent,
right, so like the an Avengers, an ensemble movie.
Yeah, other than what's before that? Before that, no, Spider-Man's not Marvel.
Spider-Man is Marvel, yeah.
Oh, but he cried in the movie. I don't fuck with superheroes that cry in movies.
You don't like superheroes
Nigga don't
that
cry in my movie. I don't believe anything after it. And he cried like a couple. It was like a sobby cry too. It was like
I teared up a little bit when when I heard the news that Stan Lee died.
I
felt
that.
like a piece of my childhood died.
I believed it.
You know what I mean? Like it's the end. It's the end of an era. I mean, I don't think you're ever gonna see a creator like that. Because listen, every kid you see like has a Spider-Man T-shirt or a Spider-Man action figure or a Captain America or a Black Panther. Or, you know what I mean? Like that. I mean,
yes, he gave kids something to look up to,
right?
And whatchamacallit,
escapism,
and aspire to be, and all of that.
Well, not just that, but like the superhero culture in Hollywood. You know what I mean? Like I think back to when I was a kid, I used to dream about, man, one day they should make a movie out of this. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And now that's like the biggest blockbusters they have are Marvel movies.
Right.
Exactly. But the cameos that Stan Lee would do, it was always something that you looked for in the movie. You know what I mean?
Yep.
You're not going to get any more Stan Lee cameos anymore.
Do you think we're not, or do you think they're going to find like a creative way to place them in now? I hope they do. I hope they keep trying, like, because they could put them on a TV screen. They could, you know what I mean? There's ways to still tribute Stan, and I hope they would. Like, I understand we're not going to get any more, but he's a staple in those. There's got to be a shot of him in there somewhere. So I don't want to see
I would like to say not only did Stan Lee create all of these comic books, but Stan Lee kind of created Twitter, and I'm going to tell you how. Because back in the day,
he teamed up with Trump.
No, back in the day, when you would read a Marvel comic, in the back of the comic, at the very end of the book, right, on the last page, there was something called Stan's soapbox, right? Mm-hmm. And so he would have his little paragraph in there, "Hello, true believers," and he'd go off, and then people would write in letters, and they would put comments in the back of the Marvel book. Nobody else did that, and that's kind of like
comment section.
Yeah,
it's like he started the comment section.
Yeah, or interacting with your
board.
fans in that way. No one had ever really done that, as far as I knew. When it came to pop
early
culture,
shit was like chat board stuff, right? And he was before that.
Right. This is in the back of a Marvel comic. In fact, some of the cool shit that I like to see is like I'll give you an example. The guy who wrote Game of Thrones, they actually still have his little letter that he wrote into Stan Lee, and they responded to him.
For real?
And like that dude ended up writing Game of Thrones. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because he was inspired by Stan Lee.
Writing him back as well. Like, oh shit, he hit me back. You don't know how much that could do for sparking like interest and fucking furthering something.
Holy shit! What kind of joint is that?
So we need to write somebody a letter. Should we go through our subscribers?
Who do we write?
And see and pick one to write a special letter to together.
How about you guys write a letter to us and we'll respond to them?
I just used to write like the penthouse like letters. So.
You used to write it or used to read it?
I used to make up
Like penthouse forums?
Like how old were
and
you?
caress her inner thighs, and she was just moist. And
Tonight is the night.
yeah, I use.
She
moist,
tries
I
the
use
other
moist a lot.
way for the first time. She's intimidated.
Yeah.
She's scared, but brave.
I didn't write rape points.
What the fuck? So yeah, we're gonna miss you, Stanley.
She cried a little bit, and it was okay. I said, "You're
made the
now
bitch shut
a
up."
woman."
There was a rip and
That
snap.
was
Snap and
different. Took a turn.
What else has been in the news? I saw something that was kind of weird today.
Maybe the fire?
Did you know that you know who Jaden Smith is?
I did.
Did you know that his boyfriend apparently is Tyler the Creator?
Yeah, I saw that, but I don't know if I believe it.
I don't know. He looked like he was about to cry on stage. So Jaden Smith
has a boyfriend?
Jaden Smith was on stage at the concert and he was like, Tyler the Creator, I love him. He's my boyfriend.
Wow.
And Tyler the Creator was like, nah, don't be telling people. Nah. Should we watch it real quick?
Oh, that
Let's watch it real
hurt.
quick.
Oh.
We got.
Check this out. I mean, he's saying it with some passion. You're not like, hey, look, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying I was
What time
surprised.
is it?
I just want to say Tyler the Creator is the best friend in the world, and I love him so fucking much. And I want to tell you guys something. I want to tell you, Tyler doesn't want to say, but Tyler's my motherfucking boyfriend, and he's been my motherfucking boyfriend my whole fucking life.
Shit.
Tyler the Creator.
Are they
is my
sucking each
fucking
other's
boyfriend.
soul?
He's a Cancer. That's why he's like that.
Look, he's like, no,
Oh, fuck.
He's laughing.
Also, the fire marshal said they're gonna shut us down. So if you could just step back a little bit, just a little bit, just so they don't shut us down or whatever. I don't
All
know
right,
what that
so-
means. There's a lot of you.
Is he gay? Like, is he openly gay?
No.
So maybe he was fucking around.
He
Maybe
might have been
was
fucking
it.
around, but because of that, when I saw this, I was like, really? I didn't know Tyler the Creator was gay, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, I started reading up about it, and I guess, like, in some of his songs, he's got some questionable lyrics.
and he
Really?
made a post about I'm gay, and like, you know, his Odd Future member is Frank Ocean, who came out as gay in large part of his career, and he was with Odd Future like for a while before he came out. His solo career blew up out of the group with Tyler the
Right.
Creator, and his solo career blew up, and then he came out of the closet. And then Tyler the Creator recently said something like, I'm gay. And he's always made like weird lyrics and stuff.
Yeah,
But
like I've been
he's
kissing
kind
white
of a
boys
troll.
since 2004.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Hey, but you know what? If it is true though, don't you think that's kind of like a huge step in hip hop though? Because like hip hop, you don't really see that. You know, Frank Ocean. That's the only one I could think of that.
Well,
someone
Young
came
Thug
out.
been wearing a dress and like fucking.
But that's not gay. That's
and
not
calling
necessarily
guys,
gay.
calling other rappers like his friends his bae and boyfriend, and like he's really been testing the androgynous limits lately over the last couple of years.
And
Young Thug.
Prince used to be like that.
Prince was,
Or-
but he's
or
an
was like
R&B
that.
singer where you can kind of get away with that shit. I don't want to hear you talk about killing niggas and then then you watch you put a dress
I think
on.
that maybe
Right.
possibly they're just trying to reach a different demographic that other rappers haven't reached yet.
I
Yes.
mean,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yes. I think they're trying to be provocative. I don't know that it's just to tap into the gay audience, which may be because they spend a lot of money, but because they don't come out of the closet. They
Yeah.
just straddle the lines. They always say they're not gay, and they come out with girlfriends and things
Like,
like
think about
that.
it this way: when you go to a club like Faces,
I don't.
you, well,
Hey,
you know,
Faces
there's a lot of
bomb
there's a
ass
lot of
karaoke
hip hop
night,
music
bro.
But
about,
when you do,
but when you,
It's fun.
I haven't.
there's a lot of hip hop. There's a lot of
Karaoke.
rap songs about fucking that bitch, but there's no.
Bitches.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So maybe possibly they're just trying to tap into a specific demographic. It's like filling in I read business books. It's like filling in the market gap that nobody has reached yet.
Right. But it's hard to get acceptance into two competing groups.
That's true.
It's hard to get into Bloods and Crips, so I can't for one to accept me, one's not gonna like me that much. So now that's blurring. Gay rights are moving past civil rights in a way that they are getting their comeuppance right now. Like, you say something against them, they got you by the balls. Like, their lobby is strong right now. Gays are winning. So it is okay to and we are seeing rappers come out of the closet. We saw McConan, the going up on a Tuesday. You remember that song?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got your girl going there, she choosing. It wasn't a girl he was talking about. It was a soul pole that he was riding on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he came out after that song. After that was out, and he was a hit artist, and he was
I think
seemingly ladies, man. He's like, actually, I like big, huge dongs.
Wow.
Wow. I had no
That
idea.
just changed the song for me.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
And that's okay.
And I think that's the point that I'm bringing up, is that we're in a different place now. Like, back in the day, if Will Smith back in the day had come out calling someone his boyfriend, people would have lost their minds.
True.
You know what I mean?
But McConan is only performing at Faces now. Since
Really?
the announcement.
Wow.
So it is.
So he gained a club, but
Hey,
lost a lot.
He joined the group and lost the group.
Real talk, though, Faces is off the hook on karaoke night.
Yeah, it
There
is.
was a fight and everything. It was crazy.
I was there.
Remember that shit? Remember that
Front
shit?
row.
Them two girls fucking were going at it, and I was like, no, just watch. This is cool.
No, I threw myself
Studs
in
or
though.
female?
Remember that?
Females,
Like not studs, like they weren't.
No,
the
no.
nah, dude.
That was pretty girl.
Hey.
They were female girls. Yeah.
Hey, Faces is off the hook. 'Cause it's like, if I go to regular karaoke, I can't even talk. If I go to regular karaoke night, where it's just any fucking bar, you might. It's a little bit different. You get a lot more praise when you're done singing at Faces than you do in the other place.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You
I
get
believe it, 'cause
Not
it's
just
like
not
cock,
just a
bro.
standing ovation, but
You get a few tears.
you get a high five. You get a pat on the back. You get a
You get
And
stories of how you saved someone's
something-
life that day.
and-
Yeah, but they all want to suck your cock, bud.
right.
No,
And
they
what does
don't.
Bud do? He
Or
wears
you
a
to suck
hat.
Well, that's gonna be good for your ego either way, right?
Well,
True.
Well,
yeah.
Bud
To be hot anywhere.
Oh, they think he's a
is-
rock
Bud-
star. He's a motherfucking
Right,
rock
right.
star there.
he knew what he was doing when he wore the hat with the rooster on it.
That was
a
not
cock
that was
thing,
not on purpose.
You were a cock hat?
I had a rooster on the back of my hat. Yeah.
Yeah. Wondering why
that
you're getting
nice?
so much love. You're fresh meat in the club, bro. You're not a regular. You're in there in the club, brand new with a I love cock
Hey,
on my hat.
Brad Pitt.
Speaking
I mean a rooster.
speaking of cock, did you see the video of Jill Scott?
Yeah,
Bro.
shout out to Jill Scott.
Right?
I like her more.
Oh my god, dude! Can you pull that up? Can we show that?
She's beautiful.
She was at a concert and she started pretending the microphone was a cock,
Yeah,
and she
did, yeah.
was serving, dude.
Oh, it was precious.
Holy shit!
It was a well done performance.
I think the Blunt Broads are going to talk about it
I
tonight.
hope so.
Yeah.
Because she actually licked the hand and went back to the balls.
Yeah.
Like she licked before to the balls. Put some lube, some. She put some moisture to the balls. She didn't put dry hands to the balls. Wow. And I respect her for that.
Back in the
Very
day,
considerate.
back
she's
in
a
the
real
day,
woman.
back in the days, you would have gotten arrested doing that shit at a concert.
Like what?
Simulated sex, right? Isn't that considered simulated sex?
Oh yeah.
I mean,
if you
it's
were,
fucking sexy as motherfucker,
Yeah. Elvis dancing was considered simulated sex.
but right, yeah. Jim Morrison pulling out his penis at a concert, pretending to beat his meat.
That's kind of simulated.
I mean, but
sex.
fuck, dude, look at.
I think that's technically simulated sex.
Wait, there you go. Look at that.
Yeah,
Dude.
two hands. Two hands.
Now, what, do you, Lady Cosmonaut? What do you think about this technique?
Look at you.
She really
Look,
cares
look.
about her work. Like she's very
Look.
passionate about what she's doing.
I mean,
I
that's
respect
that's
that.
an artist. That's an artist.
Look, that's attention to detail.
Right.
Oh,
Splash.
Wow.
Right, and then wipe.
Shout to
Oh
Jill
my
Scott.
goodness.
Oh my God, that is, ladies.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
I mean, holy cow.
Holy shit, Jill. That was well done. Like
Now,
all the like, she had hands on it, mouth on. Like,
It doesn't matter what she was singing.
Do you think that-
There's no audio?
She could have been singing
Anything.
I hate black people all day. And it would be the sweetest, most beautiful song I ever heard in my life.
you wouldn't have heard a damn lyric
That
of
was
it.
so beautiful.
Now, do you think the fellas that decided to take their girl to that concert, you think like that motivated their girl, like when they were leaving? Because you know he was
I
all
hope so.
thinking it on
I
the way
hope
home.
so.
Like,
It would
"God
motivate
damn."
me.
I hope so.
You're like, honey, that Jill Scott's talented, huh?
Well,
What'd you think
I
about that,
feel-
Alina?
I feel like she didn't do it in a slutty way. It wasn't dirty. It wasn't
No.
anything. It was very artistic. It was very passionate.
Yeah.
I think it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I agree. Shout out to Jill Scott.
Are you also a musician or?
I am.
No, I was asking her.
Yeah.
Am I also a
Do you like
musician?
Do you like music?
I think I consider myself a very talented musician. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
How often do you play?
Well, I've recently haven't been playing as much.
No, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, there's a lot of instruments around. I'm sure if you looked hard, you could find one.
I'm sure I'll pick one up pretty soon after seeing this video.
By the way, speaking of, don't forget our good friend Steph Lowe likes to get cocks in her DM, dicks in her DM. What is it again? I gotta ask because I don't want to fuck it up and give someone else's out. So Steph Lowe 1993. There you go, Steph Lowe 1993. I always send her dicks in her DM, but they're like famous dicks, like Andy Dick or Tricky Dick.
Oh. Yep. So women do like dick pics, right?
No.
Do you
No,
agree?
they
You-
don't really
You agree
like
or disagree, Alita?
I
Cosmo?
disagree. Dicks aren't something to look at. They're a tool to use, not look at. They're not a beautiful thing to look at.
Not to be admired or
No.
Because some are really fucking weird looking, right?
Maybe it's just me. I
Have
don't
you ever?
speak for
Well,
all
let me ask you
women.
this: have you ever seen a dick where you're like, "That's a pretty dick"?
No.
No, never
No.
happened.
I mean, some
See?
are better looking than others,
Right.
In comparison.
Uh-huh.
However, I've never been like, oh yes,
Circumcised or uncircumcised?
circumcised.
Circumcised, yeah. You like circumcised? Yeah. Uncircumcised is gross, huh?
What was that like? Were you surprised or?
Yeah, it was a little shocking.
A little shocking.
When you
Like,
saw an uncircumcised,
was like
that's like
old
so.
school?
Uncircumcised is like a snake wearing a sweater, right? Is that what we're talking about?
I mean, it's not super weird for me because my first was so that's what I was used to.
Oh, so you were used to that?
Yeah.
Is it? Did it stink though?
No.
I mean, it's a serious question because I've heard that because there's that extra skin, and
Yeah.
it's like
It's like a
Maybe he took good
the
care
inside
of,
of
it,
a belly
but it
button.
dirt.
No.
Ew.
You have to clean it more.
didn't. Yeah, but again, I don't speak for every.
There's a movement where people think it's fucked up to circumcise babies,
Really?
Well, yeah, because they're like, for what? They think it's like
Well,
mutilation.
for health reasons.
You don't really need. Well, people
You don't,
typically
but
bathe
you
nowadays,
get,
so
you can get like more infections and stuff.
see. I thought, when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, you're losing some space there, right?
What do you mean?
Well, doesn't it make your dick shorter if you get circumcised?
Like by how much?
Probably not
just-
much, but like, hey, I mean, fuck, I wouldn't mind an extra couple inches. That'd be good.
I don't think it's inches.
Oh yeah, that doesn't really matter.
No.
Have you
I
ever
don't
heard
think
of
it matters.
reverse circumcision?
No.
What is
Not,
that?
Is that a thing?
I think it's just getting older. I don't know.
Or it's like really fucking cold.
What does that mean?
You don't want to know.
I don't
You don't want to know.
what that means.
It's not good. All bad.
Is do you,
Picturing it, and yeah.
is it
it's
more
beautiful.
common to be circumcised or uncircumcised? Have you seen more circumcised
I think
dicks
circumcised.
or
Yes.
circumcised? Okay, yeah,
In America.
yeah,
Welcome to America.
yeah. Yeah, that is kind of.
Clean pee-pee for everybody.
I'm glad that I got it done when I was a kid, like a little baby, and not
But,
like as an
there-
adult.
Yeah, there
that would
are
be
adult
fucking.
men
Wouldn't you
that
rather have a
circumcise before,
choice, though?
Fuck no, dude. I don't want to remember that shit.
You don't want the right to choose?
No, not on that.
What about freedom?
Freedom for your foreskin.
Yeah, you don't want to be forced skin.
Hey, you want to hear something gross? Did you know that like
Yes, I know. Rachel Ray, she eats the foreskin.
no, that's not Rachel Ray.
I mean, she puts it in the dog
I
food.
think it's Sandra Bullock gets a treatment
Oh, yeah.
where they put blood from or they inject her skin with like foreskin from Korean babies
Why specifically Korean?
because that's where they get it from.
They're more youthful. Their skin.
I don't know. I don't know why they but she was very specific when she told the story. It was Korean baby foreskin.
It's glowing foreskin.
How the fuck did we get on this topic?
Well, because we're getting to know Lady Cosmonaut. Yeah.
I thought
So
we already knew.
so how's life?
Good.
What's it like being BFF to B&B?
The best.
How would
The
you?
best, really. Actually, I wanted to call you this morning and just go, like, dude, I really love that I have you in my life. Like, you're my best friend, you know?
Wow.
Add to
Aw.
my life.
Let's go all together now. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, back to foreskin.
No,
so
hold on. Let's do a chronic call for BFFs. All the BFFs out there in the world.
yeah. Okay, back to foreskin.
Okay.
Did you know that because the circumcision originated in Israel, right? Back in the
Yes.
day. So it was actually a rabbi that would come in and they would cut the foreskin off, right, of the baby. But here's the shit that
creepy.
blew my fucking mind, and I was like, what the fuck? Did you know that they would
Did it with their mouths.
they would suck the
Yeah.
blood out of the baby
Yeah,
penis?
I knew that.
What the fuck?
That's creepy.
And that, dude, it's still done today. As a matter of fact, I was reading this article and they said there was an outbreak of herpes on babies because there was a rabbi that
heard
was
that,
infected
too.
and
Yes.
was not fucked up. Who the fuck?
That is not kosher.
No.
But who was the first perv that, and I'm sorry, maybe I'm offending people's religions, but I mean, that's kind of pervy.
Well, but listen, back in the day, it's like, what fucking, you didn't have any, you know, you're going to put a dirty rag on there, you know?
I
blot it out.
guess.
Or at least some hand sanitizer.
It was probably
Right.
the cleaner thing to do, I guess. I don't know. Listen, I'm not trying to understand. Who the fuck was like,
Yeah.
hey, let's cut off your skin on your dick? So that way it doesn't smell like the inside of a belly button. Maybe- I don't know. Some fucked up shit we're
Yeah.
talking about right now.
Yeah. So what's your favorite position?
Well, that escalated quickly.
Well, no.
And do you prefer soft or hard?
Who prefers soft?
Okay.
Well, me and
Wait.
Booger had this conversation last week, and that is like, you know, if you hook up with a girl, you can't always. Jack Black said you don't always have to fuck her hard. In fact, that's just not right to do.
It is kind of weird. I feel like some men do that. They go, and they feel like they're doing so good, and they're so proud of themselves, and you're just like, dude, what the are you doing? Like, we're not, like,
There's got to be like,
I feel like they think it's like a marathon. It's like a, you know.
yeah.
And it's not like that. You gotta,
You don't want to do
like-
it too hard because you're gonna
like, you
scare
gotta
her away
vibe
with that.
me, you know? We gotta, like,
Yeah, find it.
connect.
Yeah, yeah. Not just this, Booger.
No, not
Can't
just
do that.
Nope. Nope.
Steph Lowe's like, you are fucking these microphones up doing that. Sorry, Steph Lowe.
But some men feel like they achieved something, and then they go, you know, did you? No, I didn't. Like, where were you? I feel like, No.
Sometimes you just have to nice and slow. You know what I mean? Right?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. You don't have to go slow the whole time.
In other words, it's hard for the girl to have a connection with you if you're just pounding away.
Yeah.
Right?
So there's got to be some
There's
rhythm.
like this,
There's got to be some tenderness
slow,
in there.
slow, like
synchronicity.
slow. Then you get into that zone.
Right.
When you're
Oh,
inside. Then you
escalate.
can go fast.
Sometimes
Right.
you gotta
Back
wait.
off.
You gotta wait
wait
for her
to
to tell
escalate.
you. Because if she's fun, she'll tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You guide each other
Yes.
in the right direction.
For me, that's usually when it's over. Once she says that, it's like it's over.
So sad.
Oh shit. Well,
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally got this joint
yeah.
going.
Yeah.
I'm glad we covered a lot of ground today.
And we only smoked one joint. Or,
I know.
Or 1.5, 2
I
joints.
know.
Usually it's like 10, 20.
Or-
Well, because when Booger has a pile of weed in front of him, he will not stop rolling joints. Hey, you want maybe does Steph Lowe want to hit that? Maybe you want to hit this? No, she's good. She's like, I'm looking at dick pics right now.
She got some good ones.
We'll give you one more chance to give a call to the show, 916-750-0420. If you are uncircumcised, we'd like to hear from you. 916-750-0420. All right? We have some questions to ask. How much does it really add to it? And if you could, would you get circumcised? I heard it's more sensitive.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ashtray.
I wouldn't know.
Now,
All right, no circumcised people, uncircumcised people are listening right now. So,
does size really matter?
or is it the emotion of the ocean?
I mean, it can't be too small.
Right. No one wants
You
a micro.
know.
No.
Those exist. Yeah.
Play with me.
Yeah.
Play with me.
Little ding ding is okay if
Yeah.
there's some, like
Yeah.
a performance, right? Like a.
Yeah, but then there are
Play
like
with
men
me.
with bigger
I mean, I feel
ones.
bad for this guy, but this guy is really fucking fucked.
Yes.
You know?
A man could be cursed with one that's too big,
It's true.
and he's worn out and would rather just lay back.
Well, it's probably harder for him to get it up too, because there
Right.
needs to be more blood flow.
Right.
There you go.
Right. Circulation, biometrics, and whatnot. Yeah, biology.
Which one would you prefer? It's always going to be this one, right?
Actually, I think I would go with the medium one because he's actually going to be into it, whereas the big
all-
one, he doesn't even try
All
too
people
hard.
like
Of course,
choices.
now I don't want to
A,
hit
B,
this
and C.
anymore. Now I just realized I was like, fuck, I ain't got to hit this
No,
now.
you got the right size. The
got the right
schmedium.
size.
Schmedium.
Right. This is the right size? All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
No, I worked at an adult store in Scottsdale, Arizona. So I remember a couple of the popular
How did you get a
goods,
job?
items, and pieces that were purchased at this retail.
You want to open up that can of worms? We're going to have to sign off here in a minute. But since you brought it up, do you want to tell everybody what you used to do at the adult store?
No, let's skip that. I choose skip it.
You
But,
can't skip it. It's
No,
hilarious.
no. We can skip it.
Let me.
For now.
All right, we won't go into too much detail, but it consisted of using a mop bucket and a mop, and gloves,
Ooh.
and
Ooh,
a shield.
that's bad.
Wait, what?
That's bad.
There was an arcade at this,
That's Breaking Bad bad.
which if you're a motherfucker that goes to an arcade, you're a fucking dirty bastard, dude. Like that is some weird shit. But apparently, there's a lot of fucking weirdos out there, right, Booger?
Right, Booger?
Yeah. A lot. Where else would we get Weird Wednesday from, right?
Is it Wednesday?
There's weird people. There's weirdos. There's aliens, ghosts. There's Bigfoot, Sasquatch, right? There's
People who bust nut on TV screens in public places.
yeah, there's that too. And there's also people that
Finally
go
figured
there.
it out, huh?
There's people that go there and they lick the walls.
No, stop it.
Yes.
No, there's
No
not.
way.
Yes,
There's not.
I caught one of them.
Oh!
It was an old like white guy with bald head, looked like just like a teacher or
Okay,
a professor or a,
No.
you'd never guess. And he's just there looking the walls, licking the floors.
Lick it. It tastes like a peach.
So I might have been a cum scrubber, but at least I wasn't a cum licker.
Right.
Now that's bad. Whenever
Hey,
you
and
have
when-
problems in your life.
And when you caught him, where you're like, fuck yeah, I don't have to clean that wall tonight.
Oh yeah, I just turned around and walked away. Yeah,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
all good,
Oh my God.
doing great. I got an intern.
So just when you start, if you're one of those people out there like, fucking, I hate my job.
Yeah.
Now your job's not so fucking bad
Yeah,
anymore, is
it
it?
could be worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to pick up dog shit. This job sucks. Oh, wait, what happened?
pull weeds
What
or-
did you used to do, Booger? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Dog shit's not
Yeah,
so
it
fucked
was
up.
very humbling. That's right.
Man.
But I got to get to, I would talk to the customers that would come in.
What made you take that job, too?
Right?
Was that something they threw at you, like, after you took the job? They're like, oh, by the way, you're going to have to wipe jizz off the walls with this mop bucket.
I could tell you the honest to God truth.
Yeah, what is it?
100% pure laziness. It was the closest place to my apartment.
You just walked outside and we're like,
That's why you
boom.
took the job?
Yeah. I was willing to do anything that was the least amount of walking.
Holy shit.
Dude, I got a tattoo from a sticker on the back of a dumpster. I was inspired by taking out the trash at those same apartments.
Oh my God, dude. Wasn't there like a Subway or something next door? Like, you could have been a sandwich artist instead of a cum scrubber.
Well, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
Look how far you've come, though.
That's right.
No pun intended.
I've came a long way since that. And remember, if I can do it, so can you.
You can do it.
All right. Well,
All right.
I
Well,
feel
any
inspired.
shout-outs?
I feel like I could do anything now.
you want to give a shout out to you, buddy?
that's why Booger doesn't like to shake people's hands, because he knows that they're just dirty motherfuckers out there. That's it, huh? That's where it came from. The phobia came from that, didn't it?
Ooh. Hey, you want to give a shout out
No,
to your sister?
no, just
No,
to you.
brother, me,
Oh, yeah, to you.
anybody?
Oh.
To the mop and the
Hey,
bucket.
you know what's cool about Lady Cosmonaut? She be messing with that tarot, doing tarot cards.
Yeah, are you going to come back on the show and do some tarot card
do some
readings?
cards.
Or with Bernadette.
Yeah, you do a show with a friend, good friend of ours, and you can cross promote it anytime you want. Come hang out. Maybe you can do your show here. That'd be tight
Yeah.
on the Wild Jones Podcast Network, right?
Log ride.
Yeah, do something different. You know, some
right.
multi-dimensional.
All right, well, I want to thank everyone for hanging out with us. Don't forget
Yep.
to hit that subscribe button and the like
Yes,
button.
thank
Want to
you.
thank Steph Lowe for putting up with us and staying late when we're late because we can't get our shit
dang.
together.
OMG. I set my alarm for 4 o'clock.
But then we smoke weed at 4:20 and
I
it just
gotta-
fucks everything up.
Show I don't have to be on time for.
Okay, so here's why I'm the perfect boss, because you show up late and leave early. And I drug test to make sure you're dirty.
Do drugs.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. We got needs, we got wants. Cut it in
right.
half and double it.
All right, we'll catch you guys right back here. Same bud time, same bud channel.